Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
Man, that was like coming in hot.
Way hot.
Coming in hot. What's up, everybody? Welcome in episode 91 here on Good Morning Huntsville.
Really, it's 92, but we gave up on that.
Yeah, we did. Welcome in, everybody. Today, school bus again, and no more excuses. You know, I'm a grown adult. We got paid advertisers on this show, a.k.a. Guardian Defense LLC. And we need to get this thing rolling at right on the dot at 7 a.m. So for all of you that patiently waited for the first 10, 15 minutes, I apologize. I know Jennifer Augustinetti's always listening. 0 Degree, our buddy Clay, always listening. He's got candy here for us. We're giving away more today. Sally Dowis, we're giving the candy. We're going to get it to you.
Start texting in that keyword.
Yeah, get that keyword coming. Here, you know what? We're going to flip it right now, and then we're going to do our.
now, because we got to speed it up.
Yeah, here's the keyword. Yeah, we're just going to roll through this today. Here's the keyword. Text the keyword school. Back to school. Hey, back to school Hornets today.
First day of school, man. What a exciting day.
The first day of school is here. So text in the keyword school along with your name to 936-339-0139. As always, we are here. Welcome in on a Tuesday. We appreciate you joining us, Huntsville. Let us know what you're thankful for this morning as you're waking up. A lot to be thankful for. As I always say, almost every show, have the attitude of gratitude. And look, you may be in a situation right now. That circumstance doesn't define you, friends. So just realize better days are ahead, no matter where. Maybe you're having the best day. Well, I'm going to tell you this: better days are even on the way.
I'm telling you, it is. It only gets better.
It does. It only gets better. So think about that as you're waking up this morning, and let us know what you're thankful for. All across the social media feeds, we're on LinkedIn, we're on YouTube. We're on 4 different sources now on Facebook. So for all of you that are joining in across multiple platforms, including Spirit Radio, we want to welcome you in. Those of you that are listening from the Spirit of Huntsville on the Spirit Radio app as well, thanks for joining us all across the globe. Whenever I talk about that, I mentioned Spirit Radio before, Jason.
Right.
One of the coolest things was, as I said, this has been going on for 2 years. We have the app, and folks literally from all over the globe have been listening, and we're thankful for that. We always said if it just reached one person, it served its purpose, and multiple folks listened to that. we have a kind of imaging on that station that says, hey, if you need prayer, email Victory at spiritradio.fm. Got an email 2 days ago from a young man in Brazil. That says he enjoys listening. He found the app randomly in the App Store and said that he listens. He's been listening for a long time. And
That's awesome.
And all he said was, I'm going through some stuff. Please pray for me.
That's
and,
amazing.
I just think it's great, that folks there. So if you're that gentleman in Brazil, we've said a prayer for you, and thanks for joining us, and thanks for listening in this morning. That's kind of why we shifted gears with Spirit Radio. We really wanted to kind of spread the good news of Huntsville throughout the globe. So that's kind of what we're doing, man.
That's cool.
So we want folks to know about this community and everything that's going on.
Yeah, now our community's going to blow up, and we're going to be a big city.
Nah, man. If we had folks from Brazil moving in, that wouldn't be bad because we'd have some great food. We already have good food, but let's get some more. Let's get that Brazil flavor.
Sounds good to me.
A little bit of that flavor. A little bit of that flavor.
I'm game.
There's a katydid walking across the window this morning. Look at that, man. Mm-hmm. Already getting distracted here. ADD kicking in. Here we are on a Tuesday. Rob Hipp, as always, here alongside my good buddy Jason Thompson of Guardian Defense for all of your firearms, ammunition, and more. Check them out online, guardiandefensellc.com. They also teach classes. That's the big thing Jason promotes.
That's what we're really doing.
That's right. But do want to remind you, though, that they do sell firearms. They do sell ammunition. And,
we have a range.
Got a range. Yeah. Home on the range. Everything.
Home on the range, man.
Where the deer.
It's picking up.
And the antelope play.
There you go.
Where
I'm not singing with you, though.
Is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. That's the only time I'm ever going to sing Home on the Range, ever, on this show.
We'll see.
So check them out.
I have a good memory.
Check them out, Guardian Defense LLC. Also, a big thank you to Elliot's Jewelers. He is our studio sponsor for all of your beautiful custom jewelry. And he's already got pre-made jewelry as well. It doesn't have to be custom. Brought back some yellow diamonds. Man, I don't even know what that is, but some beautiful yellow diamonds. He is part of this.
I've seen one.
They're pretty nice.
It used to be my mom's wedding band.
Wow, okay.
And we repurposed it and had a pendant made out of it and gave it back to her.
There it is. Elliot's Jewelers can do. If you need help, he can be the guy to help you. Visit him online, elliotsjewelers.com. And also, this morning, big shout out to my good friend Paul Oley of the Gallery for all of your custom framing, photography, and more. Please support local business. Go by next door. Wait until about 10 or 11. That's when Paul usually gets in, but go by and see him. He's tending the horses every morning and taking care of his property. But come on by and see Paul for all of your photography and more. Got a special guest today. We're going to take a break here in just a few moments and make sure that we get our guest on.
Give her a good intro.
Melissa Lemmer joining us today, and we'll talk about she is
glimmering.
She is. She's glimmering. You're going to get to see that here in a minute, and we didn't want to keep her waiting too long because she's got kiddos that are, heading to school today as well. So it's first day of school is on the way, but we appreciate Melissa. We'll have her on here in just a few moments as we're excited to have her here joining us this morning again on your show on Good Morning Huntsville. She is with the Villages and Senior Villages of Huntsville. Before we do take that break, though, I do want to remind you that this week's keyword is school. Text that in along with your name to 936-339-0139. For now, though, we'll step aside. We'll take a break. More to come as we'll have Melissa on the next side. Stay with us. It's your show this morning as we're rocking and rolling here on Good Morning Huntsville. And you know what? My audio's not working here on the commercial, so give us 1 second. Man, I thought we were feeling good, Jason,
I thought we were doing good, too. I mean, we got everything else working.
You know what it was? It's because I had reset the laptop. Man, it's just, dude, it's like a 10th rate production over here. Here we go. We'll be back after this. Stay with us, friends.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted, family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas EPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. There's a place in Huntsville and now in Conroe where you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. A place where style meets comfort and every visit feels like a treat. Welcome to the Color Bar Hair Salon. From the moment you walk in, our friendly stylists work to create a look that's perfect for you. Whether it's a fresh cut, a vibrant new color, or a blowout for that special occasion, at the Color Bar, we've got you covered. We pride ourselves on creating an environment where our guests can relax, enjoy a beverage, and let us do the pampering. We use top-notch products like Kevin Murphy and Orby, and even offer Valami hair extensions for those looking to add a little extra flair. And when it's got to be perfect, we ensure you leave looking and feeling your best self. But don't just take our word for it. Book a reservation or buy a gift card online and experience it firsthand. Visit us online at colorbartx.com and discover why, at the Color Bar Hair Salon, you get an experience that goes beyond. The Color Bar, where you belong. See you soon.
Little new jams kicking in here for Jason Thompson. You know, I wanted to get Jason kind of moving this morning.
You want me to move this morning?
Jason is an underground rapper.
Jason is not a rapper.
When you go to Guardian Defense and you get those LTC classes, you're going to get a bonus. You're going to get a freestyle rap from Jason Thompson.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
When am I going to get my rapping lessons?
It's coming, man. It's coming.
Okay.
Welcome back at it. Here we go. 7:23 on a Tuesday. Welcome back in. Good morning, Huntsville. Brought to you on a Tuesday by our friends at Guardian Defense, and now joined by Miss Melissa Lemmer. She is the property manager at the Senior Villages and the Villages of Huntsville. Good to see you, Melissa.
Thank you. Thank you for having me
Yeah,
on.
looking beautiful. I love the sparkling pink
Thank
dress
you.
you have on today. So,
I'm a party girl.
uh-oh.
A real party girl.
All right. Well, we're on Spirit Radio, so yeah.
Not the drinking.
Yeah.
Not all of that. I'm all for the dancing and that music right there. That was my beat.
There you go. What's that country song? I'm here for the good time. I don't even know who it is, Jason.
I don't know who it is either.
What do you listen to, Jason?
I listen to a little bit of everything.
A little like Limp Bizkit?
No Limp Bizkit.
Eminem?
No.
Tupac at least?
Heck no.
Notorious?
No.
What
I'm not into rap. Like old rap, like the original rap, I'll listen to some of that.
I'm not into rap. I'm not against rappers. That's an old school
No.
rap song. Melissa, what are you in? What's your jam?
The 50s, actually.
Really?
Really?
I love the 50s. That's mine and my husband. We actually have that in common.
Wow.
We
Okay.
love the 50s.
Do y'all got like the Sirius XM 50s channel blaring? Do y'all have that?
No, we don't. We actually do it old school with CDs.
Okay.
No, old school would be vinyl. Come on now,
We actually have that too in our home.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
My favorite is Elvis.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all Elvis.
My
That's
mom-
my boyfriend.
My mother and
actually.
you would get along great. You know, Elvis dated a young lady. He was at Fort Hood in the military, just north of Georgetown, in Killeen, Texas, Fort Hood, Texas, in that area, for a brief stint.
It's not Fort Hood anymore.
Yeah, I've heard about all that. and the thing is, he wasn't well known then, obviously, and he was dating a young lady from Georgetown. My mom and we all grew up in Georgetown. He was dating a girl from Georgetown back in the day.
Nice.
Yeah, and my mom was like, I never got to date him. It's right there in the backyard. Obviously, Mom, you didn't, because I wouldn't be here. So thank you for not dating him, Mother.
There you go.
Melissa, let us just know a little bit about you. You know, we'll dig into more of what you do in your role with the Senior Villages and Villages of Huntsville, but let us know about you. I know that you were born and raised, or been here at least your whole life.
I was born and raised right here.
Tell us the story.
Born and raised right here at Huntsville. Been here all my life. I can't seem to leave, even though I've told my husband plenty of times, you know, I'll move. I don't care. I don't mind, you know, change of scenery every once in a while is good. And I love the snow. So he's from Illinois, so I'd love to move to Illinois, but he says no. And he loves Huntsville too.
Please don't leave, because Huntsville's great. Okay.
And don't go to Illinois.
Yeah.
That's what everyone keeps telling me. So, but yeah, I've been right here at Huntsville my whole life. My husband gets annoyed because I do know quite a few people in Huntsville. Every time we go to Walmart, I'm probably in there 2 hours longer than I need to be because I turn the corner and there's somebody that I know. I've been as far as to Galveston and seen 2 or 3 people that I know too. So, because I was a participant in the MOPS mother group here in town for quite some time, and I go to First Assembly of God Church.
Okay.
So, just making connections through groups like that, I've just come to know, and I'm social. I'm very social. In fact, people have told me time and time again, I never meet a stranger.
Oh, yeah.
So even if I don't actually know the person, you would never know it. You would think I've known him my whole life just talking to him. So
Love it. And I did want to mention, too, because I always ask folks, I kind of do a little prep work briefly before you come on. And
Very brief.
very brief while we're actually in the middle of the commercial, starting up. But no, all kidding aside, just a great story. You're married, 6 children. Did I hear that correctly?
I have 6 kids. I'm actually a domestic violence survivor. So my first 4 kids come from the first marriage. I was in it for 10 years, and then I finally was like, I'm going to die if I stay in this.
Goodness, yeah.
So I had to get out of it. So my 4 older kids, my oldest is 16. They're all from that relationship. Sure. And then my second husband now, we have 2 kids together.
Boy, that's beautiful. 6 beautiful kiddos.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, that's great. We just had our second. And Bridget, if you're listening, I love you. But I'm like 40 is knocking on right around.
It's knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah, and it's not good because I'm thankful, Melissa, but I'm just like, we got a boy, we got a girl. Sweetheart, please, can we call it? Can we just call it?
I gave mine a boy and a girl, and I said, I'm done, baby. I'm done. I'm sorry. You only get 2, but I'm done.
You know what I'm hearing in the background? I'm hearing from Miss Sweet Brown. Back in the day, it was a viral video whenever the poor lady's apartment burned down. She said, I got bronchitis. But then she said the phrase that went all around the internet, and I'm going to have to send it to you because you're wondering, what are you talking about? Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right.
Well, Melissa, I think just a great story. We love connecting folks on our viewers and listeners here with Good Morning Huntsville and the good that's happening in the community and good people. And a friend, who's the friend that said you ought to be on this? Because we put out a thing on Facebook and a friend tagged you. So how did this all happen?
Jamie Guillory. She's actually the property manager for Heritage and Fish Pond.
Okay.
And she came across y'all's little advertisement for, these quick little interviews. And she was like, you need to do this. You would rock this. Because I'm very social, very outgoing, very spunky. I love doing things just to try new things. And most all of my friends would tell you that she's the one for it. If you want her to do some, get in front of crowds or whatever it is, I'm the one that they would push to, you go do that, Melissa.
Well, because you're here, Jason and we're going to figure out a way to hire you now part-time, come in and help us now. So
there we
go. Sorry, senior villages and villages of Huntsville, you may lose an employee this morning. Just kidding.
We're always looking for help.
Yeah, we are.
I'm definitely down. I love volunteering, especially in the community. It's definitely a thing that I want to do is make connections, not just for the property, but just because I love being involved. And I love Huntsville. Huntsville is my home. And even though sometimes, I'd rather go somewhere where it snows all the time, I still wouldn't trade Huntsville
overrated.
for anything.
Can I tell you something, Melissa? Do you know about me and what I did for 8 months? I'm not making it about me, but because I thought, I would love to be around the snow. Jerica, if you're listening, I love you. She's from Fargo, by the way. Bridget and I decided, financially it just wasn't working out a year ago. We had the baby, our first one, our girl, and we decided, hey, we just have to find something. And we were praying. I literally went to Gainesville, Florida, thought that was in the bag. Now that I went up north for a while, I changed the way I say things. But that opportunity was not in the bag with the Florida Gators, but it connected me to some other folks. Long story short, ended up getting the job at NDSU as their play-by-play sports broadcaster. So great, Fargo, beautiful, 30 below, don't you know? Oh yeah, this is everything you could have wanted. You betcha. Let's have some lutefisk. It was great. It really was. Fargo friends, if you're out there, it was great. I love all of y'all. I really do. I had a great boss, a lady named Nancy. Worked for a great radio group. The university was incredible. Learfield, all those folks were so great.
You got to get the good out before you hit them with the negative.
But I'm telling you, man, you get through like six, and that's not why we moved back. It really wasn't. We moved back just because we had an opportunity. We felt here back in Huntsville. We missed family. We were having our second boy. Mom was getting older. We were like, we got to be around family. And so everything you work for, it's crazy how sometimes God was like, hey, I gave you that. I gave you a piece of it. Now come back home. And long story short is we get up there, and guess what? They had 140-something days where the temperature did not get above 40. And even for the most of that, it did not get above freezing. We had snow everywhere. The winter came late, so whenever we actually moved back in March, there was ice all over the interstate.
Oh,
we had to
wow.
drive 200 miles at 30 miles an hour. They said, do not drive on this.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, as much as I love and miss the friends there, it is not the place that I would want to be back because of that winter weather. That's not why we left. But I'm just telling you, man, it's gray and it's monochrome.
Yeah.
Not saying it disrespectful. So go ahead and say that. Keep on saying it. And I'm going to tell you what. You go to the Assembly of God Church. God is going to put a fire in your belly when you do that. And he's going to say, sister, get back to Huntsville, Texas. It's happening.
Yeah. I definitely feel like God has a plan for me right here where I'm at in the moment. So I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. He'll be the one that has to move me.
There you go. Well, let us know a little bit more about your role. Property manager at the villages, senior villages of Huntsville. Let us know a little bit more about the properties, because I know that there's a nonprofit component to it as well, but it's so important. I'm big on affordable housing. Community I grew up in north of Austin grew so fast, and I think affordable housing is definitely a problem in Central Texas because people just can't afford to live in that area anymore.
Right.
Let's be honest.
No, the property values are through the roof.
I mean, people, rent at $1,500, and people can't afford that. So it's important to have.
I think that's low income in Central Texas.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It is. I mean, if you make $50,000 a year, good luck finding a place to live. It's tough. But that's why it's so important in a community like Huntsville to have properties such as you guys. Beautiful properties. You do a great job managing these properties, keeping them beautiful. But let us know a little bit more and just kind of, how folks can get connected and a little bit about what you do.
Well, the best way to get connected is to just come on by and see me any time of the day, any time of the week. We're off of Essex Boulevard, which is right between Avenue M and Martin Luther King, like right up from the bus barn. If you know where the bus barn is, the road right across from there, you just take that. You can come find me easy. The property's set on one side of the street, so there's senior on one side, family on the other. We're just a multifamily, affordable housing property that we have amenities, like we have a swimming pool, we have a laundry room, we have great floor plans, very spacious floor plans. For your starting out, or you're, a pretty good sized family like I already am. And let's see, what else can I tell you?
Talk about the nonprofit component, because you were saying there's some things that you guys do.
So we do have a nonprofit organization that what they do is they structure a lot of our resident service court services. Like we offer financial planning classes, counseling classes, social services, and that's where I started out. When I first started in the office, I was that because I love planning events. I love doing things with people. I love socializing. And so, like, the first big thing I did was a fall festival for all of our residents where they could come out and they could play games. We had a hayride. I had the fire truck, an ambulance, a police car, the whole 9 yards. Took photos. I had several local businesses come out and put up booths, so that, they could provide a game, but then also kind of market their own little business. But they try to provide things for educational-wise for the adults. We had a house buyer group one time where she sat and she visited with the residents about ways that you can start saving for building your own home or buying your own home later on. Because, for the most part, not everybody wants to rent their whole life. They want to get to a point where they can have something of their own. Like my husband and I, we want to have something of our own that we can pass down to our kiddos. So our motto at the property is we're here to help you as long as you're here to help yourself, So we basically try to give you a good start and help you where you're at and get you someplace better.
That's good. So maybe there's a family today, that's saying, I'm having a hard time. It is a very real situation. There are folks that are having hard times finding house, especially with families. And that's why it's so important to have organizations such as the Villages and Senior Villages of Huntsville, because it is tax credit housing, I believe. And, there's this stereotype. And I wanted to clear the air about that. I say it because Bridget's mom's the director of the Housing Authority back north of Austin. So I've learned a little bit. I'm no expert at it. There's a lot that goes into it. But there's a stereotype that whenever you hear of low income or affordable, I don't like calling it low income. I usually say it's affordable housing.
Yeah.
That's the one thing, is don't go around saying low income, because you know what? Most of us probably are on low income. It's tough nowadays. Even, no matter, you could even, I saw a job posting the other day that someone was hiring like a psychologist, starting pay $35,000. People can't even live on that.
No, you can't live on $35K.
It's tough. And so, one, it's affordable housing, but there may be families out there. And here's the thing, friends, and I'm not saying this to be negative about anything, but when you think of affordable housing, stereotypically, a lot of people say, well, it's properties that aren't kept up. There's a lot of violence. And all.
Right.
That is, to me, that's the most disrespectful stereotype you can have. And Bridget's mom's helped me learn a lot about the situation. And there's a lot of folks that need help, and affordable housing is something that every community has, and you guys are doing that. So maybe explain just a little bit more about that and the opportunities for families or even individuals out there that need a place to stay. How does that process work?
I'll say this real quick, that, it honestly doesn't even matter what kind of neighborhood you're in. A lot of times there's going to be problems somewhere. You're going to run into crime. You're going to run into, whatever is out there. But, so for our affordable housing, we basically have to income qualify you, which is a challenge for me, because sometimes you get families in there that you really you want to help them. You want to give them a nice place to live, and sometimes the market rates are just too expensive, even for people that are making good money. And so you want to get people in there that for one, are going to pay their rent, and for two, you just want to help people have a house, have a home, have a place to call home.
Everybody needs a home.
And so it's so hard for me sometimes, because I have to income qualify them to stick with the affordable housing. And so they have to be in a certain bracket. It's a annual rate, along with your household size. So you just can't make over a certain amount per your household size. Like a 6-person household, they can't make over like $50,000 a year or something like that.
And that's not a whole lot of money for a 6-person family.
It really is not these days. It really isn't. So it does make it challenging for me sometimes when it comes to that part of the business. But I have to do what I have to do to, stay in our guidelines and still try to help as many as I can. So
there may be someone out there. Again, this morning, Melissa Lemmer is joining us. She is the property manager for the Villages and Senior Villages of Huntsville. Maybe there's somebody this morning, Melissa, that's saying, hey, I'd like to at least look into this. How can they get connected? I think I'd ask you a while ago, is how could they reach out to you? Can they come out in person? Can they go online?
They can come out anytime. Our phone number for the office is 936-295-1222. They can give me a call.
What was that? 93295-1222? Okay, perfect.
That's right. You can Google the Villages of Huntsville. We don't really have a big up and running website, because I'm still working on pulling things together, cleaning up the office real good, because I just took over as manager about a month and a half ago. So I'm still working out some kinks and stuff, but they can always, the best thing to do, because we can't do our applications online or anything, they have to be done in person. The best thing to do is to come out and see me.
It's a beautiful property. I'm looking at it right now. The website is tejashousing.com/the Villages of Huntsville.
The pictures,
playgrounds for children. This is beautiful. Swimming pool. I think this is the senior
That's
portion.
The family
side. The family side. Yeah, just beautiful housing here in Huntsville for folks that are needing a place to stay. And you can call them. Again, it's a process you got to go through, but just like anything, it's not bad. Melissa, I guarantee, is going to take care of you, make it a fun process as well.
Make it painless.
Make it painless. 936-295-1222 is the phone number to call there. And again, it is the Villages of Huntsville and the Senior Villages of Huntsville. Can you mention briefly just maybe a little bit about the senior living side of it?
Right.
So the senior living side always stays full pretty much, because once they get over there, they don't like leaving.
Sounds like
they
Jason.
Love the quiet little.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. Senior over here.
Come on, man. I'm not a senior citizen yet.
Hey, I saw that. What was that double ARP card or whatever it is, or triple A? What is that thing?
AARP.
Yeah, AARP.
Yeah, I'm not old enough yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Sorry, Melissa. Go ahead.
But my wife is, and that thing's great,
Oh,
man.
man. Okay. All right.
So on our senior side, it's quiet. We do our best to take care of our seniors for sure. So anytime they need, anything done to their home, we're spot on to try to get it done. We actually had a couple, most of Huntsville would know them. They're the Wagstaffs. They used to walk everywhere. They were the couple that raised a lot of concern because they did. They walked everywhere. They were my favorite, actually.
Well, God bless them. More people need to walk.
I would watch them, leave the property and then watch them come back. And they did it like 3-4 times a day.
Really?
And then if I ever felt concerned for them when they were walking, I had tried to go make sure they had a ride. We had several other residents that would take them places if they needed to go. And I'm going to miss them because they were the ones that kind of kept me on my toes for sure. So
on the senior side, do they have like an activity center they can go to?
yes,
planned
they have
activities?
a clubhouse. And that's where that's where our nonprofit organization comes into play because they'll go over. And we always look for people that can come in and host anything. The financial planning, the counseling times, the social events. They love playing bingo. So if there's ever anybody that just wants to come in and bring door prizes, bring some light snacks, and set up bingo for our seniors, they love that. That's their favorite thing. And they love doing crafts. So the nonprofit organization basically lines out a schedule, an agenda for the month, and then the coordinator, who am I trying to hire right now, she basically schedules everything, puts a date and a time to it, and then goes out into the community and looks for donations, looks for anybody that might be interested in coming and speaking on the topic that they have lined up.
I know. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I know what that coordinator does. They tell people because in Huntsville you don't ask, you tell them. It's
you get voluntold.
You get voluntold.
I need you to come do this. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
So if somebody, business owner, somebody that's interested, how do they get in contact with you to find out about this?
They can call me at the office anytime.
Call you at the office.
And if they want to, they can call me. We can schedule a time to just kind of meet. I can give them more information, more details on how to help out, on what to do and how to do it. And then just making connections is the biggest thing right now because it's been a while since this property's had real good connections with the community. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I really want to work on is starting that. So.
Well, Melissa, you're giving some great information. Again, Melissa Lemmer here this morning. She is with the Senior Villages and Villages of Huntsville. We can't see these comments that come through on Huntsville, Texas News and Events group. If you frequently watch in that group, I encourage you to go over to the Hello Huntsville Facebook page or even on YouTube because I do pull them up on my phone if you're in the group because I can't, like I said, I can't see them. It's just the way the platform is.
Yeah, they don't pop up here. That's why he's always on his phone.
Yeah, so like Sally Dowis, good friend of ours there with HISD Social Services, and there may be some crossover there because you'd mentioned social services, some things that you guys have worked on. Sally said, I'm the chairman of the Huntsville Housing Authority on MLK, and she said, and I can say that affordable housing is the most tragic flaw we have. Even food is more available than housing. And she said, thank you, Melissa, for the great information this morning.
Absolutely.
So yeah, really good information, and I definitely want to have you on again in a few months and just learn more about some opportunities that folks can get involved. I'm very passionate when it comes to affordable housing because I think it's so important that as a community grows, let's be honest, a lot of times as a community grows, and no disrespect, it's great to have business come in, but a lot of times there's and we want business. We want jobs to come into the community. We want people to have higher wages. But the problem is you start missing out on, you got to have people that are still going to bust tables and serve. Mm-hmm. Well, those folks aren't making a ton of money. They have to have a place that they can that they can live. And I don't like the argument. Some people say, well, they should just go out and get a better job. Look, some folks just don't have that luxury. Right. And so it's not our place to judge people and to tell them, well, they need to go get a better job. I get real, if you can tell, I start getting a little fired up about this. And
you go out to eat so that you don't have to wash the dishes. Mm-hmm. I know I do because I don't like washing dishes right now. I would stay way too busy for all that. So you go out to eat so that you don't have to clean up after the meal. if you don't have those bus boys, guess what? You go out to eat, you're going to be cleaning right up, but you might as well not go out to eat.
You may not have a server bringing your food to the table. What are you going to do?
You have to go get it yourself.
Go get it yourself,
and
or are you going to hop up in the kitchen? They're not going to let you in the kitchen to go cook your own food that you're paying for. Yep. So, yeah, those jobs are needed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I get annoyed with like a buffet plate. Nothing here locally, but I'm talking about like corporate chain buffet. I won't say a name, but it's what is it? It's a color like golden, and then there's another word to it.
Yeah,
it's like I go in there,
the horse corral.
Yeah, so the horse corral. But you go in there and it's like, hey, good buffet, usually pretty good foods. I've been to one once that wasn't so great, but usually pretty good food. But then I get annoyed because it's like you have a server there, and they're like, they just do your drinks. I said, man, if I do my food, I can do my drinks as well. You know why they do it? It's so they can pay folks that like $2 wage or whatever an hour.
$2.40 an hour.
And nobody's. I do, but a lot of people aren't tipping someone to bring you a drink very well.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, but I did want to briefly just kind of go back as a community grows. I think it's so important that affordable housing needs to be factored into a community. You don't want to price your community out where people can't afford to live there.
Right.
I think Huntsville and our leadership has done a very solid job of making sure that there's still affordable housing, and more units need to be on the way. So,
they need to be planning for more units as Huntsville grows.
Especially.
Yeah.
And we've got a great base of college students with Sam Houston State University, 22,000. You know what I'm enjoying most about doing this show, besides just promoting the good in this community, meeting folks like you, Melissa, and hanging out with Jason and many others, is the fact that I'm talking to a lot of alumni around town that have graduated, and they're coming back to Huntsville.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming back. And you know what? Those folks may not get jobs right away where they're making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. Maybe they're only making $30,000 a year, and they have families. They've got to have a place to live.
Right.
And it may just be a temporary thing.
Yeah, and that's what you want as well. You want folks to be able to have that transition of, okay, you got a place to live, and now you're working towards something, and hopefully that will go into home ownership one day.
Absolutely.
So, well, I know you got to go. You got kiddos. You got to get to school. Any final remarks? I know it's been fun this morning, and you've shared some really great information with us, Melissa.
Nope. I think I've said enough.
All right. Well, there she is, Melissa Lemmer. Any final questions?
No,
J
I think
Money?
I'm good.
J Dog, J Money. What do you think his nickname should be? No, I'm trying to think. His name's Jason. Do you have a nickname that we could come up with?
For Jason?
Yeah, like J Dog, J Bo, not J Lo.
I used to work.
Oh, there you go.
J Nickel.
Yeah, J
I
Dog.
don't even have
J
two
Nizzle.
nickels.
There you go.
Come on,
Put
nickel.
the Z's in there.
Yeah, you got to put the Z's in there, man. All right, before we go, we talked about AARP real quick. I did want to tell you I got a few. It's always asking really pertinent questions. That's what it stands for. It also stands for All About Relaxing Professionally. So there you go, Jason. These are good. This is AARP.
I like those.
Adults adore recreational ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not good at
AARP.
No.
All ages rave party. That sounds like you. Always available for random parties. Not. I think you're more of a rave party guy.
I'm a rave guy.
Oh, here we go. Active adventures resisting procrastination. That's you. You don't procrastinate. You get up at 3 a.m., man. You're ready to roll.
I don't get up at 3. I just get up around 4.
All right. Hold on. Aliens are real, people. Is that double? How about this was a good one. Apple and raspberry pie. AARP. How about absolute authority on retired penguins? Okay, AARP.
There we go.
You're the authority on retired penguins.
Yes, I am.
And then finally, age ain't restricting passions. Boom.
I like that one better.
There you go. Melissa, thanks for being here. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. More to come on the other side. I want to remind you, text in that keyword school. We got some pride, got some candy from our good friend over at 0 Degree.
0 Degree, big old jug of Skittles.
Skittles. Text that keyword school along with your name.
My wife loves those.
936-339-0139. We'll step aside, take a break. Jason and I got you back. When we come back, stay with us. It's your show. Good morning, Huntsville.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. There's a place in Huntsville and now in Conroe where you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. A place where style meets comfort and every visit feels like a treat. Welcome to the Color Bar Hair Salon. From the moment you walk in, our friendly stylists work to create a look that's perfect for you. Whether it's a fresh cut, a vibrant new color, or a blowout for that special occasion, at the Color Bar, we've got you covered. We pride ourselves on creating an environment where our guests can relax, enjoy a beverage, and let us do the pampering. We use top-notch products like Kevin Murphy and Orby, and even offer Valami hair extensions for those looking to add a little extra flair. And when it's got to be perfect, we ensure you leave looking and feeling your best self. But don't just take our word for it. Book a reservation or buy a gift card online and experience it firsthand. Visit us online at colorbartx.com and discover why, at the Color Bar Hair Salon, you get an experience that goes beyond. The Color Bar, where you belong. See you soon.
Change requires preparation. When seasons change, we check our gardens and plants. We check our heating and AC systems. We rotate our wardrobes. There's work to be done because preparation is always best. I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. As your hometown experts in celebrating life, we're here to help you prepare for the next season, to help you make decisions without burdening your family. It's our family's way of serving yours, and we are honored to do so. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Rocking out here on a
Tuesday.
You ever been at like sporting events and there's like that really annoying PA announcer?
Yeah, that elongates every other word.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted to get that. It was actually kind of, I don't know, man, doing that's kind of relaxing. It kind of relaxes your inner soul a little bit.
Does it?
Tuesday. I won't keep doing that. There was one, though, with the Baylor Bears. I don't know the guy. I'm not knocking. Well, I guess maybe I am. I'm not trying to. But it's annoying. I'm sure the guy's a nice guy. But we went to a Baylor Bears football game. I'm a big Baylor Bear fan. And we're at the game, Jason. Mm-hmm. And every time it was third down, it was depressing. You know, that's a good down. I mean, of course, you don't want to get to third. You'd like to just get a first down every first down.
Right. Well, everybody would.
You know, first or second down, get a first down. Don't even go through third down. Because third down, you're kind of up against the wall. Then you hit fourth down. You're like, it's done. Now we got to punt it away.
That's it.
But every time it was third down, it was depressing. The guy would go, it's third down. Just imagine.
That is depressing.
Yes. Instead of
was it like the PA announcer for the stadium
yes.
or what?
And it was for Baylor. Every time it was third down, it's third down.
And the coach didn't say anything about that?
I don't know, man.
What are you trying to motivate the...
What do you do? There's Irma. Irma, thank you for the taquitos yesterday. She didn't bring you any today. Sorry, buddy.
It's all right.
So
I'll survive.
Here we are, Tuesday, as we continue on. Thanks for joining us. As always, show is brought to you by our great friend Jason Thompson, the Thompson family of GuardianDefenseLLC.com for all your firearms, ammunition. Look, they can do it all. Don't just go run anywhere else because you don't think that Jason and his family can take care of you. They can, and if they can't, they're going to send you in the right direction. New feature on their website. Literally, you can buy almost anything related to firearms through the website now.
Right.
You know, stuff that.
Well, gun-wise, yeah, gallery of guns. You can go out there and go shopping. You don't have to go to, our competitors or Academy. You can see what's new and the latest and greatest if that's your thing.
just go to the website right now. It's GuardianDefenseLLC.com, and then you'll see a link at the top that says Gallery of Guns, and that's where you can go and see everything.
That's what we have currently. We're working on with another distributor to get something, maybe even more to add to that.
So, yeah, not just LTC classes, NRA, basic pistol, basic rifle.
Trying to be the one-stop shop.
The whole shooting match.
The whole shooting match. No pun intended.
No pun intended.
There we go.
Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in the whole gun shooting match. That didn't even come out great at all, Jason.
Yeah, we're planning probably going to have a little shooting competition come this fall when it cools off outside.
I saw the 4-H kids go to a range, and
they used to shoot at my range.
Well, they need to come back. So I shot them a message and said, y'all need to get out there to Guardian Defense. And so maybe you're an organization like a 4-H club. And
that's who I should reach out to see if Dio come talk to us one day.
Yeah, I think that'd be great. So you don't have to be in Huntsville. Maybe you could be from Trinity or New Waverly. Within Walker County, outside of Montgomery County, Conroe. This is where you want to be, Guardian Defense. He's got a great range, and I like it too because you're kind of out in the middle. There's not a whole lot of growth around you guys. Except beautiful trees, and you're right there.
Beautiful trees. We don't have any neighbors complaining if we shoot something that's a little loud.
Yeah, it was like 9 o'clock at night. Deneen was like, "Come out here and check this out." And I was like, "Whoa, man, it's 9 o'clock at night." I'm so used 9 o'clock at night, like telling the dogs get inside and quit barking.
Yeah. Not where I live.
You don't got to worry about it. Check them out online. And please, look, all joking aside, I know we're having fun on the show today as we always do here every morning. We want you to be entertained as well. But, friends, look, all joking aside, we got to support local businesses. And so Jason and his family, just like all of our other Foundation 5 sponsors, you'll see co-hosts with me every single day of the week. Jason's always here with me on a Tuesday, or Deneen. Support these local businesses. They're investing in our platform to be able to bring you the great news and great gifts like Melissa. Wouldn't be able to sit here and do this every day without folks like Jason. And so I just encourage you, please give back to these businesses because that's what they're doing. They're helping us, and, we want to see a return on investment for them, and we're definitely getting their name out there. But sign up for the classes, get involved, and when you go out there, let them know that you heard about Jason and Guardian Defense here on the show.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know how you found out about us so we know what's working and what's not.
Yeah, so that way
take the time. If you go to a local business, let them know how you found out about them.
Yeah, let them know, because if you don't let them know you heard about it on Hello Huntsville, Jason may not be here next month. So, just kidding.
No, I'm going to be here, man. I like the platform.
So, again, appreciate you folks for joining us today. A lot of friends, too, chiming in. I don't even understand, we'll just ignore this one. So we'll just 0 Degree, our good friend Clay joining in, saying I need a long Colt. My sister, I forgot what we were talking. I think it was the PA announcer. This morning for my sister, saying
probably so.
Yeah, saying that's terrible. It was about it's third down.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, it was for my sister. Also, how about this good friend this morning, Chelsea, joining us. Good morning, Chelsea. She's saying sick 'em Bears. So Chelsea, appreciate you chiming in as well. Chelsea, did you win a gift from us? I've got to get links out to people to come pick up these prizes. I know that our good friend, one of our good friends over at First National Bank was joining this morning. I still got to go get him his prize. That's the problem, usually because it gets a little bit warm in here. And so I leave as soon as the show's over. Mm-hmm. And I do that on purpose because it gets hot and I don't want to run up the electric bill for Paul. So I typically try to, dodge out of here and work from home. But we have a link now set up. If you win a prize on this show, make sure if you haven't got that link, reach out to me this morning. Text us or comment. Reach out to me. Let me know if you haven't got the link yet, because it'll allow you to schedule a time to come pick up your prize. That just makes it easier for everybody.
Right.
Kyle is joining in this morning. Good to see you this morning, Kyle, as he's saying waiter delivers groceries to your table, which subs as a grill. There you go. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So also Grace joining us, saying good morning, Huntsville as well. So appreciate everybody for being a part. Hey, check this out too. Kathy Schweitzer joining. She's a trustee with our local school district, saying good morning, Huntsville. Have a fantastic day building champions. It is. It's school day. You're wearing Hornet green, man.
I tried to come on with the, we color coordinated for the first day of school.
Yeah. So
I'm sure there's kids that are super excited, and I'm sure there's kids that are like, summer just started last week.
Yeah, there probably are, Summer as a child, it seemed like it went really slow, but then as you get older, you look back and you're like, man, it went really fast. And here you are, and
especially when you get to be an adult and you don't get summer vacation or summer break anymore for, a couple of months. You're like, it's just another day.
Things go way too fast. Take a deep breath. Maybe that's a message this morning, friends. We always try to have a message, a theme here on the show, and today,
take a deep breath, slow down, enjoy something.
Yeah, that's simple. Deep breath, slow down, enjoy something. Whatever it may be, find something to enjoy today because just like that, time goes. Do want to remind you one final time, we'll take one more very quick break. Before we do, though, want to remind you this week's keyword, school. Don't get schooled by not texting in the keyword school.
Yeah, we're getting ready to make that phone call.
Text it in, 936-339-0139. That is the number to text in this morning, and we will call our winner. You got to answer when we come back. Stay with us as we wrap it up on the other side. This is your show, Huntsville. Good morning, Huntsville.
Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Change requires preparation. When seasons change, we check our gardens and plants. We check our heating and AC systems. We rotate our wardrobes. There's work to be done because preparation is always best. I'm Greg Smith with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. As your hometown experts in celebrating life, we're here to help you prepare for the next season, to help you make decisions without burdening your family. It's our family's way of serving yours, and we are honored to do so. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home.
Illuminate your child's future at Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools in Huntsville. Established in 1997 by Kay Boning, our award-winning center merges Christian values with 25 years of Montessori excellence, promoting wonder and discovery in every child. As the only Montessori school within 45 miles, we provide a fun and friendly environment, individualized Montessori methods, and love and care as if each child were our own. Safety is a priority, and with a recent $50,000 investment, our facilities inspire growth, creativity, and learning. Plus, as a nonprofit, we open Montessori doors to families of all economic backgrounds. Partner with the community pillar where every child's promise shines bright. Discover Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools today. Visit tpms.life. That's tpms.life.
I'm really liking this music.
I just got it for you, man.
Oh, you did? You don't do this music for anybody else?
No, it's just for you, Jason.
Oh, okay.
It is. I do it every day.
I know.
I got to be honest.
Show.
I want to butter you up, but then I'm like, the moral ethical thing kicks in, and I got to be honest.
I hear you.
Morally, ethically is what we do here on Good Morning Huntsville. Hey, we're all about lifting up the community. A lot of folks, by the way, joining us on the Spirit Radio FM app. You can download that app online. Super easy. Go to Spirit Radio.
How many people are listening from Spirit this morning?
We had a few on, just a handful this morning. But, we always appreciate folks joining in.
Right.
Let's see where these folks are. We can do a little analytics here, and we can do a little real time. And we've got 2 from here, probably in Huntsville, a couple from Huntsville. And then check this out. I see a person here from the United Kingdom that is joining.
From the UK.
From the UK.
From across the pond.
Let's see exactly where. That's what I love about this. Traditional radio, I can't go to a map and tell you where people are listening from. London. Oh, a little cup of tea to you. That was a terrible accent.
That was horrible, man. That wasn't even close.
Little cup of tea. Welcome in for...
We need to work on your British accent.
Yeah, it's terrible. So someone from London is listening this morning wondering, what am I doing on Spirit Radio, listening to a morning show
about Huntsville, Texas.
From Huntsville, Texas. This person actually isn't from London. They're just to the north
Oh, man, he's zooming way in.
Yeah, don't worry. I can't tell exactly where you are because it's a general area. But according to this, Wembley, they're outside of London from Barham Park.
Okay.
Hey, is that Melissa's park? Melissa Barham? You got a park? You got a park outside of London, Melissa?
Is she even listening today? If not, she's going to hear the replay and go, yeah, my secret is out.
Yeah, the secret is out. Let's see if that London person's still on. Someone just dropped off. They may have got spooked there. No, they're still on. So, anyways, yeah, download the Spirit Radio app, spiritradio.fm.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the phone line. By the way, if you want to sponsor the phone line, we have to pay a monthly fee for our texting and phone line. Man, I'd love to have your support. And so if you're a business that's interested in sponsoring our phone line, every single morning when we make these phone calls, we'll say your business name. So let's say that, it's Cloud9 across the street, for example. I'll say, let's head over to our Cloud9 phone line.
Cloud9 phone line.
And we'll also...
You made a rhyme.
Yeah, and what we'll also do is on the graphic here, you'll see this on social media, you see it on the show, we'll put your logo up here as well, and we will call it, the Cloud9 phone line. I like that. I'm going to have to go ask Blaine if he wants to do it. But yeah, we'll do that, and
that
just
would be cool.
Reach out to me if you're interested in sponsoring our phone line. It will be a 6-month commitment, but it's an investment. And we will definitely get the word out about your business. A lot of folks, by the end of the day, usually 400 or 500 people listen and watch this show across the platforms. I know when you're on live, you may only see a handful at any given time, but I do promise you that at the end of the day, there's about 400 to 500 views, and we promote very heavily. Hello Huntsville continues to grow on social media. And if you're interested in sponsoring our text line, our phone line, again, every time we reference it, we'll say your business name. We'll put your logo up here on the keyword as well. So reach out if you're interested in that, and we'll work out a good deal for you that would help us out and take care of the phone line. And more importantly, it would promote.
Get you some exposure.
I don't know if I've called this number before. This is a new one. And I'm going to try to look through the call history here. I don't see that we've called this number, so here we go. Let's see who this is this morning for the winner. It's Candy, by the way. Hello, who is this?
This is Chelsea.
Chelsea. Oh.
Hi.
Chelsea, have you won before on the show?
No, I've never won before.
Chelsea who? What's your last name? This is Chelsea we were interacting with, right?
Yeah, this is Chelsea Winkleman. I'm the acupuncturist.
Chelsea.
Yes.
Well, congrats. I need to send you some info about being on the show because we talked here last week.
Yeah, because Rob's going to let me acupuncture him.
That's right. We need to do a live acupuncture section, Chelsea. Well, Chelsea, thanks so much for texting in. We have some awesome freeze-dried candy. I'm going to throw in a Rays of Hope T-shirt as well from our good friend Clay at 0 Degree. Have you ever had any of his treats yet?
I haven't, but my husband is a huge candy junkie, so he'll be very excited.
All right. Well, if you like Skittles, I like Skittles, but I don't like how they stick to your teeth. But when you freeze dry them, man, these
things
don't
stick to your teeth.
It's like crunchy powder with the Skittle flavors. Oh. So you may turn into a fan.
Perfect.
So we'll send you a link here in a little bit about scheduling a time to pick up that prize. But Chelsea, how long have you been in Huntsville, real quick?
Oh man, I was born and raised in Huntsville. I just left for college and medical school, and then I came back.
Awesome. Well, Jason's got our final question. We always ask every guest.
Yes. Chelsea, what do you love most about living in Huntsville?
I love the community that Huntsville has. Like, everybody knows everybody, and everybody's always willing to lend a helping hand, and I really appreciate that about our small town.
All right. Well, there she is. Chelsea, congratulations. God bless you. Thanks for joining, and thanks for being a faithful viewer and listener. We appreciate you very much.
Thanks so much, guys.
All righty. Have a great day.
You too.
Awesome. That is so great. Have a new person texting in to win.
And trying to get her on the show, too.
And she I was joking around saying, hey, I'd love to have you on the show sometime, and I've got to send her some information about how to make that happen. You, too, can text to win. If you didn't win today, guess what? You can win again tomorrow.
Always tomorrow.
You can text in tomorrow. Same keyword, school, along with your name, 936-339-0139. Jason, National Day of before we go.
What's the National Day of before we go?
Today, it is. You know what I love about our athletic department marketing? They have really done a tremendous job. Jeff Harris is over there now, and he has done a great job really pushing marketing. I'm on National Day calendar right now, and what advertisement is the bottom of that?
Sam Houston versus Air Force.
Sam Houston versus Air Force ad there on my phone.
Tickets on sale now.
Shout out Sam Houston Marketing Department.
The Bearcats are going to play Air Force.
All right, here we go. It's National Lemon Meringue Pie Day today. You notice I'm trying to get that fake radio voice in.
The fake radio voice?
It's National Lemon Meringue Pie Day today.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it is National Leathercraft Day. If you're a leather maker, Blaine, does he do leather?
He toys with it. He's still learning.
This ain't no toying. This is official. Blaine.
Okay.
I always joke
Blaine
around.
McAdam.
I always call him Shane. But it's
Shane.
Blaine.
Yeah.
It's National Leathercraft Day. Also, here's a good one. You'll like this one, Jason. Just sit on down, take a deep breath, because it's National Relaxation Day.
Is it? Does that mean everybody gets a day off today?
Yeah, everybody.
Except school teachers, right?
Everybody. If you're a teacher, just, shut the classroom door and just leave. Go home and sleep.
No.
Don't do that. You lose your job. We need you. We need you so much.
We need those teachers so bad.
We need you.
Don't send them home.
Please don't. Jason, it's been fun today. I got to head over to MRC Creekside for my Tuesday meeting this morning. So, I'll be just a little bit behind, but that's okay because we love doing this show. What's the rest look like for you, man? What's going on the rest of this week?
Rest of this week, we're just getting ready to go to the gun show in Conroe.
Gun show in Conroe. What time is that taking place, man? People may want to get involved with that.
Saturday is 9 to 5 and Sunday is 10 to 4.
Okay.
And we go down Friday and we spend 4 or 5 hours getting everything set up and looking appropriate and get ready for everybody to come visit us.
All right, well, get on down there, see him. As I always say, and a buddy of mine, Joshua Harris, the Oak Ridge Disciple House, get on down there and get the rest of it.
There it is. Get on down and get the rest of it.
With Jason Thompson and Guardian Defense. They are great folks. Again, visit them online at Guardian Defense.
Yeah, come see us in Conroe. It's a short drive. It's family friendly. And, guys, I like to do it just to talk to people.
That's what it's all about. Friends, that'll wrap it up. Thanks for being with us today as we've had a lot of fun. Tomorrow, another great guest from Walker County OEM. We'll have our good friend Butch Davis joining us. Butch will be here alongside Bill Doggett, and we'll be talking about a event that they have coming up this weekend. So looking forward to that.
What's going on this weekend?
They are having a community-wide kind of OEM event, just emergency management.
Oh, yeah,
community can come out.
I saw that.
And so
I was disappointed that I was booked at a gun show.
Yeah.
I wanted to go see that.
Butch will be explaining more of that alongside Bill Doggett. Really special guest on Thursday. Of course, tomorrow's Promise, Rick and Kay Boney. Really special guest on Thursday alongside Justin Killingsworth and I of the Color Bar. It's Nick Nilsson, and many of you probably have not heard of Nick, but he is the one of the associate pastors at Lakewood Church down in Houston. He has wrote a book called Live the Dream. And Nick is a dynamic young man, married, has beautiful children. And I had reached out to Nick. Honestly, didn't expect him. No disrespect to him. I just didn't expect. He's so busy. This guy's speaking all over the United States now.
Is he really?
And
could be his book.
Book is awesome. Just really inspirational.
Really doing good.
Yeah, you think about every day when you wake up and what's the dream. I believe that God puts dreams in our hearts for a reason, and that we need to go after and chase those dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise we're just kind of spinning our wheels in the mud. And so Nick's book talks a lot about that. My copy actually just came in yesterday.
Really?
And
Where'd you get it? Amazon?
Yep, got it on Amazon.
Okay.
And so Nick will be joining us remotely on Thursday to talk more about just a little bit about his journey and that book. And it's going to be an exciting opportunity. Just a lot of inspiration coming on Thursday as well. And then we'll wrap up the week on Friday with our great friend Tammy Farkas joining us from Safe House as they have another event coming up and a fundraising drive. Always a lot of fun with Tammy.
And Billy on Friday?
Tammy and Billy. It's going to be great.
That is going to be awesome.
And then next week, we already have Janet Davidson joining us. Janet will be in. She is CASA of Walker County. We'll have Jason Barfield from Sam Houston Athletics joining us on Tuesday. Elliot Herzlich will be with us next Wednesday. Dean Halley will be joining.
How'd you get Elliot to come on the show?
Who, Herzlich?
Yeah.
Oh, he's our studio sponsor.
I know.
So yeah, he'll be on with us.
That's awesome.
And then that next Friday though, we're still open, but that'll book up quick. So
yeah,
Jason,
everybody wants to be on with Billy.
Been fun, man.
Yes.
That'll wrap it up here on this edition of Good Morning Huntsville. Again, please support Jason Thompson, Guardian Defense. Also, big shout out to Elliot Herzlich.
Support all of our local businesses.
Yep, support them all, but go support Jason first, and then
let it trickle down.
Let it trickle down. Friends, we love you. We appreciate you every single morning. Thanks for being a part of this show. As I wrap up every single show, reminding you today that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We truly need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Till tomorrow morning, good morning. God bless Huntsville. We'll see you next time. I was waiting for Jason to have the last word. Good morning, Huntsville. God bless you. We'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.